What's up, everybody? I started making this and I realized it'd be a good chance to do a video about it because this is really yummy. If you ever want to make salsa verde, it's really easy. We just grew some tomatillos and I'm in the middle of husking them. And basically what you do is you husk your tomatillos and then you get some onions, some spicy peppers like poblano aren't super spicy, they got a nice kick, and some jalapeños. You could do serranos if you want, and then you get some garlic. You put it all in a pan. Now you could broil it in the oven, but I actually see that right there. Oh yeah, barbecuing it. I'm gonna be grilling it, so not gonna take too long. You want to char these with the pan for about 5 minutes with about 5 degree heat, and then once you do, you blend it all together. So we'll be back for step 2, and make sure you give these a good rinse after you've put them off, taking the husk off, because they are a little sticky. Not the biggest deal, but just a nice cleaning so they're fresh before they go on the grill. You put them all in a pan, put them on the grill, and then we'll blend them up. Okay, we'll be back soon. All right, I'm out in the grill and I'm ready to throw these on here. Now there's a totally optional spot. What I have here is I've been soaking this wood for about half hour, 20 minutes in the water. So that's gonna give it a nice smoke. And the key is, see how these coals are here? I'm gonna put the pan on this side, so it's gonna be indirect heat. Gonna get a nice smoke with these big wood chunks. Now you can do wood chips, but the thing about wood chips is they burn really quickly. You get big chunks like this and they last a little longer. So now this is a kind of barbecue where this is the real smoker side, but you're doing a lot of meat here. So what I like to do is I do what I call half smoke. So I put it here in the same chamber, but it's still indirect heat. So you get kind of like a half smoke. It's not as low temperature as like a, 200 or whatever. Sorry. All right, so I got that on. Cover this back up. And yeah, I mean, anytime you're not sure about barbecuing something, as long as it's indirect heat, you should be good. So it's not quite going to fit. This side is more, it's not indirect heat. So I'm going to have to rotate this after a little bit, maybe about 5 or 10 minutes. So we'll check it back then. And a great char griller like this, or any other barbecue in this style, you can regulate it pretty well with here and down here. So regulates the airflow, and then you can check out the temperature here. So we'll check back within it. We'll put our timer on for 5 minutes and rotate and grill some tomatillos, onions, garlic, jalapeños, and poblano peppers, all to blend together for some wonderful chili verde. And sure enough, do you see that smoke coming out? A lot more smoke. See it coming out of the sides there? That's what we want. That's Flavor Town right there. Okay, sorry, I won't say Flavor Town and I won't say hundo anymore, but that's where the flavor's coming from. That's where that smoky goodness is coming from. And we're at 550, so again, it's not a traditional smoke where you're at like 200 degrees, but for the most part, you're indirect heat. And and we're not gonna do it for too long either. We're only doing it 5 minutes at a time, and then we'll shake it and rotate it. Because one side is indirect heat and the other side is direct, so we gotta rotate it so it doesn't burn. It gets a nice char, but it doesn't burn. There's a fine line between charring and burning. Okay, you got me? Okay. I put the timer on for 5 minutes and the alarm sounded, so I'm like, oh, that went quick. But hey, you know what? You can hear that. You hear that? Ooh, you got a nice smoke going. Ooh, we're over 500 degrees. Sorry, I won't say that anymore, hundo. Yeah, so see how that's flaring up right there? We don't really want that, but But I'll tell you what, that's the kind of char we want. That just started a lot earlier because it was on that side. So now we'll give a little taste of the garlic. And part of the reason that's flaring up too is, guess what? We opened it up. Science is at work. So we're gonna close it, damper it up, and then that's when we get, I guarantee, close it up. Watch the smoke come out a little. It's gonna get smokier, I guarantee it. So we want to regulate that, maybe open it up a little more. Actually makes it hotter, so we want to kind of slow it down, choke it a little bit. There we go. All right, I got the tomatillo off the grill. They're ready to go. We're gonna throw everything in the Cuisinart. The only thing we're missing is lime or lemon juice, and we're gonna need a bunch of cilantro. So here's the cilantro. Nice and fresh.
So you shook the garlic, right?
Not yet, but I will. Get some. We don't have lime, but so we don't have lime, but we're gonna use lemon, and make sure to shuck your garlic before you throw it in the Cuisinart, as my wife has just reminded me. And so we got grilled onions, grilled tomatillos, grilled jalapeños. The poblanos are not finished; they're still grilling. They were still, because they're a little bigger. Fresh cilantro, and I'm fresh lemon or lime, and I'm actually going to also put some fresh onion in as well, because that crispiness is going to add to the texture. It's going to be nice. All right, we'll see you on the other side, and we'll let you know how it turns out. One key points: you want to get these nice juices flowing into the sauce, because it is a sauce, and that's some nice grilled flavor. So get that all in there. Some of this char, if you can, and all that flavor will be added in the flavor of the salsa. Okay, you want to make sure you're cutting the stems. You can keep the seeds in. The less seeds you keep in, the less spicier it'll be. But you know, the Cuisinart will blend it all together. So I'm going to take out a couple of those seeds, but leave some of them in. Do like half and half. So this one has the seeds, this one doesn't. Throw them in the Cuisinart. Throw them in the Cuisinart with the tomatillos and the onions. And we're gonna shuck these garlic next. I'm just doing the video, I'm finishing the video.
Sorry, what?
Just finishing the video. Not ready. All right, cilantro's in. Here we go. Put the lid on it. blended for about 5 minutes. So it's got a good viscous blended. Now it'll still be warm, mind you. You want to chill it, but of course you got to get that fresh taste. So I'll give it a nice fresh roasted tomatillo salsa. You can't beat it.